you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So you ready for a garden update? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so I told you I was going to do an updated video. It took me a while because, like I explained in another video, that as soon as the sun came out in the brutal summer here in Florida, literally almost every single thing died. Up until then, we were definitely enjoying the peppers, the tomatoes. We had tons of watermelon, and it was so juicy and just succulent. It was just so good. We also did have cucumbers, we had some zucchini, we had some beans, and not peas. My peas never grew, but my beans did. So we were able to enjoy a lot of it until that heat came, which wasn't much longer after that video, to show you guys everything, and it died. The only thing that really stayed was the oregano, the rosemary, my peppers, and then the tomatoes. They kind of just grew up on their own in different areas, and so I just replanted them and just to see what would happen, and they're doing really good so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how everything is now. I did a few little clips throughout the last few weeks just so you can see how much things progressed and how fast things change here. And since a lot of you guys do ask for these update videos, I'm gonna continue to do them every so often, at least every season or something like that, just so you can kind of see what's going on, what I'm having to do, what I'm replanting, what's doing good, what's doing bad, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how everything is now. Okay, so here is the garden. Pretty much everything died when the summer hit. These are all of my sweet peppers over here that are doing amazing. I've been cutting them up and freezing them so they don't go bad. And then these are all of my spicy peppers. And these are all the ones that I've been pickling with all these jalapenos, which they need to be pickled again. I just did this 2 weeks ago. But here's, see all my jalapenos? So I'm gonna be pickling some more here soon. I'm not quite sure what to do with all of these. If you have a suggestion, please let me know. I think it's not cayenne. I think it's serrano. I'm not sure. I just planted some new mint here. I just planted new, what is this again? Cabbage. But the sun is on it, so it's not doing too good. We need to get a bigger, see, we got this up here. We need a bigger one because it doesn't cover the whole area. So everything that's covered looks good. Here's my lettuce, and here's some chard. Broccoli and cauliflower. I just planted these 2 weeks ago and these things got huge. There's my parsley area. Here's culantro, cilantro. Here's my huge oregano gone wild with my rosemary. So I'm gonna start drying this. I'm gonna make my own spice, and I'm gonna infuse vegetable oil for all of us with both of these herbs. And then here's my dill, which is doing amazing. Looks like the best dill as I've ever had so far. And then here's some tomato plants that are starting. Most of these just grew wild. Like, see how there's one growing up here? With this one I don't want, but those other ones kind of grew in here somehow. So a seed must have got dropped from a bird eating them. So I just uprooted them and planted them, and they're doing so far okay. Over here, I need to put more soil because everything dropped. I only put soil up to here. I need to put some more soil here, and then put green beans, peas, and what else did I have here? I need more squash. That's the only one. I need squash, I need zucchini, and cucumbers. So it's still a work in progress, but at least it's looking a lot better. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do a quick little update on my cilantro area. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. It actually like took off. It started bolting. A few weeks ago, it got really hot here, like really hot, and everything just started bolting and flowering like pretty much overnight. And I just came out here to grab something and I was like, whoa. So I just wanted to show you what's going on, and I'm gonna just kind of cut these off and try to salvage a little bit of it. I'm gonna try to dry some of it, I'm gonna eat some of it, and I guess start over in this area. So here you go. Okay, so yeah, I have look how tall. And then I came over here and I'm like, wait, what is this? Excuse you, but you don't belong over there. Look at this. And then look, here's all these in my parsley that are laying down. It's like, what in the world? So I started going through and I started cutting them first. I cut all the tops off where the flowers and stuff are and only kept just like the good portions of it. So that's what I'm gonna use to, like I said, either cut them up and dry them or cut them up and eat them. But this is ridiculous. My parsley over here, I do need to go through and need to weed that out and take out all the dead stuff underneath, but it filled in a really nice area. It's kind of growing over my cilantro. So what I'm get back over here. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to try to like thin that out a little bit on this particular area and then dry it and then keep it as a spice. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. I have been cutting up my oregano and doing my infusions and my rosemary. So you can tell like these big portions I've cut out of my rosemary so far. And my dill, oh my gosh, my dill is looking amazing. I cannot wait to start making things with that. If I only had some cucumbers. I do have some really nice looking peppers. My peppers are doing freaking amazing. That's like the only thing that is doing good. And then there's all my banana peppers. I still need to go through and clean all this up, but this is what it looks like currently. My cabbage are not doing anything just yet, but they just started getting really huge. Ooh, I have to harvest all of those. And my lettuce started bolting too. It did the same thing, like overnight, it just, look how big. It just started bolting. So I guess these are done. So I'm gonna find something else to plant in this area. Like, I don't know what happened. Everything just took off and went south. Okay, so now, big difference. I went ahead and pulled out all the cilantro. I do have 2 piles just currently laying on my oregano, one to dry, one to clean and eat. Super excited. The cilantro is right there. You can kind of see it now. The parsley, I weeded it out, took out all the dead. I took out this big old bunch here to dry to make my own spice because it was kind of overpowering everything else anyways. So now it can kind of just fill up in that one little area. And yeah. So the one I'm going to hang, I went through and just rinsed everything off so there's no dirt or anything on them and they're nice and clean. I did go through and weed it out like anything that looked like this, so it's all good and nice and green. So I'm going to hang them. Okay guys, today is a beautiful warm day, not too much sun. So today I decided to run by Home Depot and Lowe's to see if there's any plants that they have that I've been wanting to plant, and I got a few, so let's see. Okay, so this is the only one that looked this, I mean, this is actually the best one that was there, to be honest. So I went ahead and just grabbed one. So I'm gonna put this one between this area. I got 2 of the green peas that I'm gonna put in this area. I'm still waiting for cucumbers. I bought 3 of the zucchini squash, and then I bought 3 of the heirloom squash to plant in this area. So this will be my whole squash area. Again, here's my dill, rosemary, here's still my mound, my cilantro that I just pulled up and I made to a smaller area, and I bought these today. These are just the leeks. I bought 3 of those to put right there. And my broccoli did this now, so I'm assuming it's done and over. I guess when it was small is when I should have took it out, because see, now this one is starting to branch out. So like this, I'm assuming is done and I should cut this off. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. But these did look like this at one point, and then they sprouted, and this is what it did. So I guess I'm gonna pull these out too. Okay guys, so here is the pepper area. This is all of the sweet. So I do have some banana peppers. These are the small snacking peppers. I have bell peppers and some bigger peppers over there. These are all of the jalapeno peppers and more of the spicier side. My tomatoes. My mints are not doing as good. Once the heat came, those kind of turned a little bit, but you know. I do have some really big peppers going on down in here. Here are my beans. They're actually doing pretty good. I just planted these a few weeks ago and they're doing pretty good. These are the peas. I'm surprised because most of the time when I plant peas, they instantly die. So I'm actually shocked that they're doing this good. Some of these are actually flowering. If you, wait, I have a pea right here, you guys. Ah, I have my first pea. How cute. So, I do have high hopes then. I already have a pea. Do I have any more? I'm like, do I have any more? I did see that there was something flowering, I think over here. Maybe I was wrong. But I have a pea already. That's actually exciting. So this is going to be my cucumber area. I cannot find any cucumbers at Lowe's or Home Depot, so I'm gonna try to get my own started from a seed. So here is the squash and zucchini that I planted a few weeks ago and showed you guys. This is how they look today. This one here was left over, and it's actually, other than the fact that this one got eaten, but it's actually starting to look pretty good when I didn't even have any high hopes for this guy at all. My dill. Here's the new rosemary. So now that can grow wild. My new oregano, spinach. I still need to get my cilantro going again. Leeks, culantro, parsley. Here is the new cauliflower that I just planted today. Here's my Swiss chard. It's not doing too good. And then I broke it up because I didn't notice how big these were going to grow. So I put my cauliflower over here instead of squeezing it all in this little area that it all was in before. And then here is going to be my cabbage. And then again, here is my peppers. Ooh, I got some good jalapenos growing. I just love that because then I get to pickle them and they're absolutely amazing. Nothing beats a fresh jalapeno, freshly pickled from the garden. So here's some of these. These are the poblanos. Here's the hot Anaheims. So again, my peppers are just doing amazing. Ooh, that one's not. Look at all those stretch marks that baby's got. I gotta pull that one off. But, hold on. There we go. Yeah, that one has a lot of stretch marks. I still need a watermelon over here. And My strawberries, that one pretty much died. That one looks like somebody took it. It's gone. And that one is not doing too good. So that's everything right now. So here is the big pile of oregano that I harvested from the garden. I'm gonna go ahead and tie them up in little bundles with this food grade twine. So I was able to get 5 bundles that I'm going to hang up. So on my next updated garden video, I will show you how these dry and what I do with them. Okay, you guys, so that is how everything is currently. So this is how it is right now, just the very beginning of January 2022. So I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit. My pepper area, some of that spot is kind of like sinking, so I do need to add more soil, and some of them just aren't looking that great now. So I think I'm gonna weed them out, take the ones that are not doing so good, keep the ones that are strong, and give them a little bit more room because I didn't know how large they were going to grow. So I want to give them more room so they can last, because those do the best year round. So I definitely want to get that in check. So I will keep you updated as time goes on. So comment down below, let me know what you think. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I'm going. So if you have any tips or anything that you would like to suggest, go ahead and put them down below in the comment section below. And yeah, so until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Crafty crew, out.